Unless you have been living under a rock, you will know who Victor Wembanyama is. The 7'5", maybe taller, alien French player whose ceiling is scarily unknown. Back in Feb, there was an obvious shock in the NBA, where Wemby was announced out for the rest of the season under a deep vein thrombosis. Terrible. It was absolutely devastating. But we all saw this coming sooner or later. He's a really, really tall, skinny athlete. A recipe for disaster, clear as day. But the question everyone asks, and I want to try and answer, is what will he look like in his prime? Because we've seen insane stats from Wemby already. Like, some games have been, for the first rookie season, sophomore season, quite frankly, unbelievable. But if we want a taste of prime Wemby and what he's going to look like in year 7, year 8, in his, athletic peak, I think we have to look at his Paris game. So I'll play the sequence from the first Paris game and just have a look.
I just think the continuity, the shots that San Antonio has been taking, it makes it awful tough.
Shepard
No way.
blocked by Wembanyama.
No way. I could see he was there. I'm like, there's no way. That's what he does. Bring it down after the block. So that is a block and an assist on the other end after he dribbled it the length of the court. 7-footers just don't do that very often.
He averages 4 assists. That was his 4th assist. And the lead is 18 for the Spurs. McConnell. Look who's there. Wembanyama blocks it again.
I'm just telling you, man, he covers so much territory.
That's his 4th. He leads the league with 4 per game. And now a 3. Nope, he goes inside. Champagny. They have everything working in Paris tonight.
Well, they're in rhythm, and the Pacers are not.
A 21-point Spurs lead. And that's blocked again. Number 5 for Wembanyama. He's putting on a show in Paris.
Wow. They're putting on a show. Because that ball, the other thing about Wembanyama, Chris, that pass was a bad pass. It was hard, and he softly caught it.
Siakam gets
that's
inside.
goaltending there. That's goaltending. No way. Yeah, that's goaltending. Then he's
That was all one sequence. But, do you understand how insane this is? This is Wemby, in his hometown Paris, against a team that, by the way, ended up being finalists in the NBA this season, going to Game 7 against the winners. He has all the pressure to win, and this sequence he drops is just unparalleled. Even Chris Paul said it in a post-interview, that this was Wemby. The game was flowing like it's never flown before.
All right. You are one of the greatest. Also, you have played with most of the greatest in this game. So what do you see in Victor to become one of them? What do you recommend him to become one of the greatest?
I just recommend him to keep being himself. Told Vic after the game, this is one of the best complete games I've seen him play all season long. With the expectations, being home in front of all his family and friends, in front of all you guys, some guys could get lost in the game, and start maybe doing too much or whatnot. But I think he played a great game, both ends of the court, and it's really nice to get the win in the first of 2 games.
So let's dissect it. First, Wemby is camping just outside the paint. He's waiting, he's patient. And it just takes one rushed play from Shepard, who thinks he can score an easy layup, which Wemby instantly rejects. The teams are going to change their whole plan of scoring in the paint because of Wemby. The Wemby effect is a real thing. He scares players away from shooting open layups because they know now it's pointless, it's not going to work. Because he leads the league in blocks despite only playing 42 games. He led the league in blocks. Regardless, he runs down the court and launches a quick lob to Sohan, who is already in his place. Then look here. McConnell thinks he has an open zone to make a layup when 7'6" alien Frenchman is stood right above him, and Wemby obviously takes the opportunity and rejects it again, and blocks a shot so well that it goes straight to Champagny, who is in between two Pacers players. Champagny gives it right back to Wemby because he can play all the positions. Then, he loves his pump fake. Back to Champagny, and there's a chemistry. Champagny trusted to give him the ball, something they weren't doing at all in Wemby's rookie year, but now they're all on the same wavelength. They see his outlandish playmaking. Then, Nesmith gets blocked so hard that he hits the ground. That physicality is showing as Wemby continues to grow and put on muscle and develop his body. And then CP gives Wemby the ball again. He does another pump fake, drives to the rim, and look here. All 5 Pacers players surrounding him. All of them. Because this man's ceiling is playstyle so scary, so ridiculous that they have to have all 5 man on him. All 5 of them. Nevertheless, like I said, Wemby dishes it back out. Pass it to Sohan. Sohan passes it back to him, and it's just magic. Back to his spot, staying just outside the paint, trying to lure the players back in, where Siakam takes the bait, and Wemby was just half a second too late, but it did not count. Goaltending. But in 1 minute and 20 seconds, Wemby blocked 3 shots, 4 if you count the one with Siakam that he just missed by half a second, assisted 2 buckets, and gave a dunk himself. Like, this is what we will see from Victor Wembanyama in his prime. This is a glimpse of the top of the iceberg. It's not just about physical dominance on the defensive end. It's about his playmaking, his scoring, being one of the best two-way players of all time. It sounds like Glaze. It sounds like I'm riding him, but I'm not. Because when we stop and we watch back the tapes, it's not crazy to imagine how far this alien will go. And what records is he going to break first?
Are you kidding me? Come on. Unicorn.
Who has crazy awesome powers? The Giants.
Yeah, and guess what else? Bigfoot's got big feet. Come on, the Giants are just a myth.
Oh, they're real. They're spectacular. And they're huge.
If they're so real, then where are they?
Probably petting a unicorn at the end of a rainbow.
Wow.